and welcome back to the Financial Freedom Fairy. Today we're going to go over my next budget based on these bill due dates, and I'm going to talk to you about what I have not been spending on so that me and my husband could go on a romantic getaway for our 10-year anniversary. So let's get right into it. If you are somebody who, like us, gets paid every 2 weeks, you are probably in the same boat as us in that we got paid 3 times in July. And so we didn't really have as much money saved up for our special romantic getaway as we would have liked. So we decided to go ahead and spend almost all of that extra paycheck on a really special romantic getaway. And I don't regret it because I have been not spending on so many things that I really was balancing, was it worth it? And it turns out it was. We had a great time. I posted a short on Wednesday that showed our beautiful view, and I couldn't be happier. It was a great use of our extra payday. And the best part is we didn't put a single penny on credit. We paid cash. We used our debit card to pay for the accommodations, and we used cash for all of our food and little gifts. It was just so great to know that none of this we would be paying for when we get back, and we'd have our next paycheck for the mortgage, so we're good to go. All right, so I'm getting chatty. Let's go back here. The first thing that we have not spent on in a few years now is haircuts. I cut all the boys and girls' hair in our family, and I barely ever get my hair cut either. And that's just one way we save a lot. And my number one no buy, I haven't really missed it. It's been just fine not to buy the haircuts, not to go. It takes so much time. Okay, so I'm going to start on the budget. So our income, this is for August 14th, and our income will be $2,114, and that is our total because I'm not getting paid this summer. All right, so my work is seasonal, and I don't work or get paid in the summers, and I'm with my kids all the time, so that works out pretty well. Let's see, home. Our mortgage is $1,800, but we will only need $1,450 out of this paycheck for it, and it's due on the 1st, but we will be paying it on the 14th. So I'm looking over my bill due dates, and I'm coming right here. Actually, I already noticed our Amazon Music went out already. So water. Our water bill was a little more this time. Oh yeah, I didn't do my goals. You guys, I messed up on my goals. I'll get to these in a minute, but I did not do all of my goals. So that's the first time since I started this channel that I missed on my goals, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep my goals the same and keep moving forward and try next pay period not to go over. Water was a little bit more. It's due on the 20th, I think, and it was $102. The electricity will be due, and that will be 90. No, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. What was it? 160. That's what it was. Okay, 160. So car insurance is 102. And that's due on the 24th. And the electricity is due on the 21st. Great. Okay. Now I'll add those up to see what our fixed expenses will be. plus 102 equals, that's not good, 1814. Yeah, I do not think, because of our vacation, I don't think we'll be doing any cash stuffing on this paycheck, but I will definitely be doing it the following paycheck. All right, so we have 2,100. Oh, I only have $286, so looks like that's all going to groceries. 286, and I will be able to save nothing, and then total leftover. So yeah, that did kind of bite us in not being able to save at all this payday, but it's just one paycheck, and I'm just willing to make that sacrifice because, like I said, it was so memorable. We had such a great time, and we just had to celebrate 10 years, you know. There's been some ups and downs, especially, you know, financially. We've had some struggles with having 6 kids in just 5 years, and yeah, I'm just think going forward debt free, we had a lot to celebrate for our 10 years. All right, so that's done. I wanted to talk. Oh, I love these flowers. Look at these hydrangeas. Are they pretty? So maybe I'll put those there while I talk to you about the things we don't spend on. Haircuts, that's all I said so far. We think it saves about $680 a year to not get haircuts. We do not buy soda. We don't buy video games or video game control centers. We don't buy summer camps unless maybe we do one per year. We only do new backpacks and lunch boxes every other year, so we save, or even less depending on how it's going. We do not buy name brand paper goods anymore, napkins, toilet paper, and paper towels and paper plates. We always just go with the generic and get a good deal, and that's the number one important thing, because we know we're just going to end up throwing that away, so might as well save the money. Recently, I decided to give up our printer for a little while to see if I could just print things off at the library and send printing jobs to like, say, Office Depot or something like that, instead of always having to worry about paper jams and worry about buying new ink and new paper. And it's kind of simplifying. I think I was an over printer a little bit, and it's kind of simplifying and making me only print things that I really need, which just helps me on not cluttering up my house too much too. We love to garden and landscape, and so we don't spend money on landscapers or gardeners. That's another thing we don't spend on. We don't spend on cleaning helpers anymore. We clean our own house. I've gotten the house really cleared out of clutter, so it's at a more manageable place, and that just helps so much, and it saves so much money to just do our own cleaning and do our own laundry. We don't buy gym memberships. I have equipment at home to work out, and we use the Earth Gym. We go on walks and hikes, and we're trying to keep our streaming services under $20. We don't pay for daycare or babysitting. We are lucky to have grandparents in our life who are happy to help watch our kids as much as we need. I've decided not to buy dryer sheets anymore. We actually had a bunch already purchased, and they were saved up. And then after that, I'm going to go to a more longer lasting dryer option, like dryer balls or something of that kind. If you actually know of any that you think would be good to simplify and save money, let me know in the comments. That would be so helpful, because I want to move away from dryer sheets. What else? Expensive hand soap. I love expensive soaps so much. I really do. But you know what I love more is being debt free. So I've decided to just get the cheap generic soft soap generic, or whatever the brand is, and not worry about spending, just look at the cost per ounce first. I haven't bought candles in a long time. I noticed that I would just use them up and then want new candles again. So soil, like I said, I'm a gardener, but this year I've been trying my best to just reuse soil from around the property instead of buying new soil every time I need to plant something. And the plants are still doing great, even with that. Desserts, I try to really bake from scratch and not buy desserts in our grocery orders or sweets or candies, and I save candy only for special occasions like Easter and Halloween and Christmas. I think that baking cookies or any kind of baked goods from scratch is really helpful because it delays gratification. So you don't just open a package and eat all the sweets. You have to mix the ingredients, put them in the oven, and wait 40 minutes for it to bake or whatever the time is. And that just helps with this whole delayed gratification process. I always make sure to look at the snacks that we're getting. Snacks can get really expensive really fast, and I make sure that the snacks are per item less than $1. We are not buying beer. Beer is just really pricey, and so we stick to a very affordable wine that we found and love. I've decided I used to think it was worth the convenience to buy pre-chopped veggies and fruits, but now I don't, except for baby carrots because those are so affordable. But everything else, I just chop it myself and it tastes better. It's more fresh feeling, and I've actually started to enjoy chopping veggies on my own. So I don't think of it as a time sucker anymore. I think of it more as a fun thing to do. Sit and chop some veggies. And then I don't really spend much on skincare either. I don't get moisturizers and face creams and eye creams and lotions. Every once in a while I'll get one of those masks that's like a one-time mask, and it's like $3 or something just for fun. But I don't really spend on those really expensive eye creams, and I don't know, maybe I should, I don't know, but I don't really miss it. So like I said, I'd rather be debt-free. So I don't even look at those options. I'm trying to work on my DoorDash cravings, and but I still do buy from restaurants, and I like to go to vacations, and I like to save up for concerts. So there are things we do love to spend our money on, but this video is all about the list of what we don't spend on and why we were able to basically feel like we were traveling like millionaires, not putting anything on the credit card. We don't have a credit card, so that wasn't difficult. And yeah, we had a great time, and it was worth not buying the things I mentioned in this video to be able to go have such a great vacation. So I hope you liked this. I will see you next week. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. And of course, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.